I'm so glad you're here. I'm a huge fan. You're hilarious.
Oh my God, I love you. I've been wanting to be on this show forever. I don't mean to gush, but I remember running around my college dorm desperately trying to find a TV to watch the Coming Out episode of Ellen, and I think you're a hero, and I love you, and thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, so you're in your 5th season,
Yes.
and you basically just don't know what you're going to get. You're just running up to people on the street, and you just came up with this idea and decided to add $1 to it to make it more alluring?
Yeah, I like the idea that it was a game show where in order to win, people had to agree with my opinions. You know, a subjective game show. And I grew up as a kid watching talk shows, watching game shows, obsessed with TV and entertainment. And I came up with this character, this Billy on the Street character, who just loves entertainment more than anything and gets very angry if you don't agree with him.
Right. And people seem to like that. Like, people want you to scream at them.
It's very strange. Yeah, I get tweets every day, will you come to my wedding and scream at my bride? You know, will you come to my bar mitzvah and scream at my son, he loves you? It's very strange. People, like, want to be insulted by me.
Yeah.
Which is not what I expected my life would be.
Well,
but yes, but it's funny.
But I mean, you scream at them, but it's hilarious when you do it, and yet they don't seem to get. Does anyone really get insulted when you scream at them?
One older lady once slapped me across the face,
Okay.
and I loved it. You know, I thought she had every right to do that. But other than that, you know, New Yorkers are very savvy. They have a sense of humor. I think they realize that this is a character and that it's for comedic purposes, basically.
Yeah. And you were a clue on Jeopardy, so people know who you are now.
Well, I was a clue on Jeopardy, which was amazing, but I'm responsible for something you never see on national television anymore, which is 7 seconds of silence, because no one knew the answer.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I thought they knew you. Okay, so Nicki Minaj tweeted that you're her hero.
Yes, this just happened over the holidays a few weeks ago. Nicki Minaj, I guess, just discovered the show. There's a clip of me getting angry at a young lady on the streets of New York because she doesn't care about La La Land as much as I do.
Right.
And Nicki found this, and she wrote a very funny thing about it on her Instagram. She did say I was her hero. She also said I should be worried about getting punched in the face. So it was a little bit of everything.
Right.
I loved it, and I think I really want Nicki to be on the show now.
Well, I bet she will, because you've had everybody. I mean, Letterman, that was hilarious. You brought on his last season, Letterman went around with you.
Yeah, they said it was the first time in 10 years he'd left his studio to do something like that.
It was a big deal.
But he really invented what I do, and he's one of my heroes as well, so that was amazing.
And Julianne Moore, as we saw.
Julianne Moore, Michelle Obama did it with Big Bird, me, Michelle Obama, and Big Bird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bizarre show.
It is, and it is.
Yeah.
And she contacted you. We have to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about you just went to the White House and hanging out with her. We'll be right back. We are back with Billy Eichner, and I just told him during the break, if I'm in New York, I would love to do the show with you. And you should, if you ever want to do anything with us here, we would love to send you out and do stuff for the show here.
Are you kidding? I would love it anytime.
We'll figure it out. But so you were just you went to the very last party at the White House that the Obamas had.
Yep.
And it's quite something, isn't it?
I mean, you're online going through security with David Letterman, Bruce Springsteen, Paul McCartney, Stevie Wonder, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and the president has his sleeves rolled up and a couple of buttons down, and he's like breaking it down on the dance floor. Questlove is blasting Kendrick Lamar in the White House, and there's next to a huge picture of Mary Todd Lincoln, you know, and we're all dancing together, and it's like Tom Hanks and Sarah Jessica Parker and Stephen Colbert. I mean, it's unreal, and I did get to go up to the president, and I went up to him, and, you know, I don't know if people know who I am or not, and so there was a moment around midnight. I saw there was an opening, and so I go up to him, and I say, Mr. President, I'm Billy Eichner. I host a show called Billy on the Street. He's like, Billy, I know who you are. And he gets kind of disgusted, which I thought was really funny. And then I got to thank him. I thanked him for everything he's done for the LGBT community, and he said it was one of the things he was most proud of, and I was really happy I got the chance to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna miss them.
We certainly are.
We're gonna miss them.